All right, folks, I got one here for you. So this sliding door here was all jacked up. It was actually so bad that we couldn't actually close the door. So what I found was this door roller was actually, like, the plastic things on it were absolutely disintegrated. So what we have here, I'm going to show you. So I did that. Should have this ready. But this, I'm going to take you along on the right side door, but the roller is supposed to have these little nylon centering pieces along with this roller. And you can see on the one that I just replaced, these are missing. And this ain't no good. So what we're going to do is, we're going to come along here. You're going to need a jack. You're going to need, so this light was already cracked. That wasn't from me, but I didn't touch it. We're going to have to pull this light back. We got to get this trim piece off. But I'm going to take you along on how to do this roller, because it's pretty bad. Like this one. Look, I can't even. I just tried to open the door. It gets to about that far, and can't go anymore. So I'm going to be bringing you along. Still didn't get the door open, but I'm going to pop this light out first. So usually there's two of these clips. Just pull that out. Underneath here are 8mm. Should just be two there. Now on this light assembly, there's two little dongles that have to come out there. All right, so what I like to use is and then generally what I do is I'll actually just use this piece here. Just pry against that. There we go. There we go. You don't have to take it all the way out. You just have to be able to access this 10mm. Just 10mm here. Set that aside. And then this piece is going to end up going forward, and then we can access the roller. But the problem is I can't get the door open right now, so let me work on getting that door. So what I ended up doing was I ended up turning the electric door off so that I could do it manually. But if you turn it back on, at least if it works, you can slide the door back. So now we got the door back. We have to access this, but on the other side, let me get you set up there. Way back down here, there's a Phillips head right there. I'm gonna get that piece out, and then I'm going to slide the door a little bit forward so that I can get that trim piece off. So let me get. All right, there's that screw. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to close this. So what I did here was I just, you can see that's where the bolt was. I went, and I pushed it forward, and that allows me to access the cable. Oh yeah, look, the roller's all jammed up. You can see it right there. But now I'm going to actually unbolt the hinge with my jack. I'm going to put my jack underneath the door with a towel just to hold the door in place. Then I can unbolt the hinge and we get that piece out. I'm going to put some light pressure on it, just to bring it up, just to hold it. The hinge bolts, which are right here, there's two 12mm bolts. It's kind of self-supporting, but usually what I'll do is I'll just take like a screwdriver and I'll put a scribe around like where it was before initially. here's there's one of the 12 millimeters. Stick that in my pocket. Don't let me lose it though. Okay. You just want to kind of be gentle, hold the door. Usually we'll just take some pressure off. And the hinge now is loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the door with my jack and slide it forward. And then just be careful with this piece. I can bring that piece down. Set that thing aside. Now we can actually slide the door. Okay, I just slid the door enough out of my way to be able to get to this. This should move free now, but you can see, oh yeah, look, there's no rollers there. There's not even any, so if you look up service info, I'm gonna go over this with you. So when you look up service info, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go in there, release the cable so you have plenty of access to be able to pull the cables and stuff. But I have found, do this at your own risk. This is not my fault if something happens. As long as this moves back and forth like this, the motor itself is working fine and the cables are fine. So what I have done, like I said, this is the disclaimer, is I have been able to change this without loosening up the tension on the motors. As long as you're gentle with it and you take your time, you should be okay. So I'll go like this. You've got to kind of keep it close to the door. But as long as you can get one of these out. As long as you can get one of them out like this, you should be able to just, these cables you can see here, they go in like this and then they rotate to lock in place. As you can see, these rollers, they're not even there. They're not even there. So now what we have to do is we have to transfer this, which this is almost locked up as well. So I usually take this over to the vise. There's an E-clip here. Got to take that off. We got to push this rod through. So let's get this transferred and then we're going to put this back together. We'll lube it all up and we'll go from there. All right, first thing we got to do is pop this E-clip off. This, just get a little screwdriver, just don't let it fly. You're gonna need to save that. Just stick that outside there. Then what you're gonna do is, I use a vise, but you could use a socket to go over here because this presses out that way. It's not always the easiest, but let's see what we can do. Oh, that came right out. Sweet. You just get a punch, screwdriver, whatever. All right, I'm gonna go take this over and wire wheel it. I got this all wire wheeled. Here's the new roller. Then you just basically reverse it. So you need to save this piece. You need to save this piece because this is the piece that bolts to the door. As you can see, where them bolts were, it's like movable on the door in case your alignment's not correct. But that's why one of the reasons I scribe it. So now this will go, just kind of remember which way it hinged, and it was this way. Put this back the same way. Okay, and the last thing we got to do is put the E-clip back in there. Okay, it's ready to go back on. As you can see, got the 2 rollers, got that roller. I'm going to put some spray grease on the track and we'll put this back together. All right, I just put some spray grease along that track there, like a, I wouldn't say a high tack, but something that will stay there. It's not going to run off. I'll put this one in first. Aha, got it. There we go. So it's going to be like this. You go under and then in. Make sure this cable is in its holder. Now this should be able to move back and forth nice and free. That's correct. Just make sure that the front cable is in its holder. It's not really like a holder per se, but this one has a little channel. Make sure it's in that channel. Now we can get back through here and get this all set. But before we do that, before we get too crazy, let's put this on. As you can see on here, there's like big pieces. These are the locators. They're gonna go in here and then push actually back. So we'll line this up very carefully. And then we'll go boom. Make sure it's all in. It's fine. Then we can put this bolt in and then the front screw. Must have got beat up from this before. Wow. Now let's get the door kind of set back in place. Two bolts. Not too bad of a job, but when we're all done, we'll make sure the alignment's fine. Door alignment, that is. Then what I'll do is I just snug them down. I want to make sure that my door operates correctly, make sure my alignment's fine, and then put the light back in before I lock everything down. Get the jack out of there. All right, so this is a good example. So I'm going to need to move the door up on the hinge because right here it hits the body or the body of the door before it actually latches in. So what I'm going to do is loosen these up a smidgen. What I'm going to do is also I'm going to spray. I'm going to spray that a little bit, front roller, with some of my spray. Spray that one. All right, so this front screw is tight. This screw is tight. Pull this one. All right, so on the light, remember back here, there's a dongle there that goes into there, slides right in. So don't try to pull it out this way. But we're gonna put this back in. We'll snug up the roller bolts, and this thing's done. Let me get that roller. Just closed. Okay, and that's how you do the right side roller on this Honda Odyssey. Thanks for watching, guys.